Welcome back, guys, to another video. Today I'm with Mik Abroad.
I'm Mike McDonald. I run a channel called Mik Abroad. I've been in Thailand for about a decade. The channel is mostly about Thai tourism, how to work online, living a life abroad, and yeah, escaping the 9 to 5 and living a better life.
And we're gonna try some unique foods. I'm sure you've tried them before. Some local places here near Rambutri Street. My name is Bert. I traded my drumsticks in for chopsticks, and now I'm on a journey around the world to explore music, culture, food, and live life to the fullest. What's your advice when people come to Thailand for the first time?
My best piece of advice would be don't be too afraid of everything. Don't just stay where all the tourists go. Explore the city, go around. Like we're gonna go around here on some of these little sois, have some food. As much as possible, do the touristy stuff, but also go to a lot of the more local places where less tourists go, because I think that's where you get like the best experiences of Thailand.
The Khao Road area, Rambutri Street, and this other street right here we're about to go, I feel like you can actually get a very good experience from local vendors here, because it's very mixed between locals and tourists alike around this area. What do you think about these little Thai tacos?
I am not a fan of these ones. They're okay, but I do like those things.
Oh yeah, these are with the fish. Oh yeah, there's a lot of different items to choose from. This market area, they during the day have got a lot of very localized desserts and also other snacks. You can get jackfruit right here on the street, just freshly made.
The best part of the old city is these things, these smoothie stalls, mango shakes, coconut shakes are just like absolutely everywhere down here. Yeah, I'm a big coconut shake guy. This lady actually makes a pretty good one.
There's so many different milkshake places and coconut shake places. Also, when you get over one street, you also have a lot more local style shopping centers.
This is the place to go. Like the old city is really good, especially if you want some of this, like the elephant tanks, like the Thais call them gang shang. Like if you want to bring that stuff back to your home, to your mom and dad and siblings, this is the place you want to come. You want to stay away from the big MBK malls and stuff, because you can get good deals here. You can get these things for 80 baht, 60 baht sometimes, versus the 200 baht that you would pay at a more foreigner style mall. Things are delicious. Here you can get them for like 10 baht a pack.
Have you ever tried this one before?
Yeah, they're great.
This is kind of the ultimate hangover cure kind of dessert soup, and you can get it extra sweet or you can have it like a little bit more plain. But yeah, I typically, I get one of these things. They just throw in the soup inside here. It's like a ginger tea or soup or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I don't know which one to pick. They all have different amounts of goodies inside.
I'm going with this. I'm not a big fan of the corn stuff. I like these ones. I like these gummy, whatever they are.
Yeah, this is barley, I believe. And then I don't even know what that is. Like, is that corn or
These are like candied, like grapes or something, whatever they are. They're good.
Candied Chinese dates.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with. Oh, actually, this one. I'm gonna do this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this.
No sugar.
No
sugar. I should learn how to say all these things.
You only need to learn a few.
Yeah.
Where's the toilet? No sugar. Like there's a few important ones.
The ginkgo is a Chinese medicine, and actually they're kind of expensive. You got the lotus root. That's probably the sweetest part of it. Is the lotus root.
I like the lotus root. That's why I don't want sugar in it, because the dates are sweet too.
I got the ginkgo and the Chinese date kind of mixture, and then Mike got the lotus root with Chinese dates and some other kind of stuff inside there. But yeah, we got a very nice, strong ginger soup, or not soup, but more like a tea.
Yeah. It is very strong ginger. Like it's delicious. If you like ginger, I guess. I love ginger. I like turmeric. I even like the galangang, not ginger, but
galangal, right? Gangan or galangang, or how do you say it?
Not sure, but something like that.
Always saying it right. But yeah, I'm gonna try one of these Chinese dates here. The Chinese date has been pitted, and it's very sweet, but not overly sweet. It's one of the very famous Chinese medicines. But yeah, paired with this ginkgo right here, it's pretty good. The ginkgo is not sweet. It's got a little bit of a bitter flavor. But yeah, it's pretty good overall.
It's a very nice soup, dessert, whatever you want to call it. I'm a big lotus flower fan. I even like the flower pits, the little lotus pits.
Yeah.
Like those.
You can eat the pits too.
I eat them. The Thai people don't really eat them. I eat them, but they're good.
I eat gala and gala too,
Yeah.
just straight. I just eat it straight from
Yeah.
the Tom Cook guy.
I'll take a piece of ginger and just eat it too.
Yeah.
Big fan. I like turmeric too. If it wasn't like the fact that it makes my whole mouth orange, I would just eat that as well.
But it goes away. It doesn't affect your teeth.
No, it goes away real quick.
Yeah.
And it's nice because you can get for like 10 baht, you can get a big bag of like turmeric or ginger here at the markets. Like it's so cheap. It's so cheap. And it's super healthy. This thing is amazing. It's quite good. I almost swallowed that I almost choked on camera there. This lotus flower is very good.
Yeah, it's got a nice sweetness to it. It's been cooking down in some kind of soup or something.
Yeah, they sweeten it, right? So they soak it in like a syrup of some sort.
Yeah.
But it's very good. And the Chinese dates, also sweet, which is why you shouldn't get the sweetened ginger. You don't need more sugar. Like this is sweet enough. I even like have you ever had boloi?
Boloi, no.
Boloi, it's like a coconut milk. They sweeten it, but some of them are not sweet, and they add like you can add whatever to it, but it's really, really nice. These like gummy candies. I guess they're tapioca, not gummies, but delicious.
So this is the place I wanted to show you. Have you ever eaten here?
No, let's do it.
This is a great little place, just kind of hidden away from Thailand Road and extremely local. Like only locals come here, from what I've seen. Maybe some tourists sometimes come.
But this is where you get the value. These types of places.
Yeah.
And the old city is great. You can come to Khao San Road. Stay in Khao San Road are very cheap. But if you walk around, like a 10 or 15 minute walk, you can get down these cool little sois and these little alleyways that have some of the famous Thai food, like these broths, these beef broths, these there's a good khao soi place where nobody goes. It's all locals. But if you walk around, you can just find these spots and they're delicious.
I really like the green curry. What kind of soup do you like?
I'm a green curry guy. I'm a khao soi guy. I'm a masaman guy generally. It looks like a red curry. I'm gonna go for the green curry as well.
Yeah, me too. Green curry is by far the best. I've had the other ones too. Do you like yours with the egg or do you get it without the egg?
I'm a no egg. I'm a no egg person.
And so my favorite part about this is adding these little vegetables.
The bitter melon, not my jam. I don't like the bitter taste of it. Yeah, I don't like it. Everything else though, I'm fair game with. Like I love all of it. I'm in all day long. I'm the opposite. I actually really like bitter melon a lot. Like I throw in a lot of bitter melon. There's a lot of health benefits to bitter melon. But it's super healthy. I just I'm the same with radishes. You know, I hate radishes. They're super healthy for you, but not a radish guy.
Yeah.
Stack it up.
So this is, you know, green curry soup with noodles, but the best part about this soup is that you actually get to add all of your toppings. So this is almost like a soup slash salad, I would say. Very, you know, very big on the vegetables here in Thailand. I like to throw in a good amount of these sprouts, some of these bitter melon. You know, I actually throw in a lot of them. I really like this dish with the bitter flavor. The pickles, I go with the pickles sometimes, but not too much pickles typically. Cucumber, gotta have cucumber in this, very fresh. And then you gotta have the mint, or not mint, but this is like a basil, Thai basil kind of style herb. So yeah, they got the same stuff in Southeast Asia and Vietnam and Thailand. But yeah, just a little bit of these pickles. I like the pickles too. Just
love the pickles. I'm a big pickle and cucumber.
What do you think about this put sauce?
I'm a fan of the pricks. They call it pricks. Yeah, I know. I'm a fan of the wet one, but they don't have it here. But I lather my food with spice. I'm a big fan of the spice.
Yeah.
But this dry one, I can only take so much of it because it is dry. It's not because it's too spicy. It's just a dry spice.
Yeah,
when they have that jar of the chilies, like these ones, but they roast it in oil, and they have that one's delicious. Like I absolutely love it.
Yeah, the roasted oil, kind of Chinese style.
Yeah.
Spicy peppers.
It is very good.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of a lot of spice. I didn't used to be. When I first came to Thailand, I thought I was gonna die after week 2.
And then it just grew on you.
Now I can have like sometimes spicier than I would say 90% of the Thais can. Like I've really grown a taste. So I can eat the chilies.
I feel like this dish though, it's not so spicy. They got some other spicier options. They got the red one.
The green chili is not supposed to be spicy. It's a mild spice, right?
It just depends for green curry. Sometimes green curry could actually have a lot of kick to it. But yeah, most of the time, you know, green curry is somewhere in between. This particular one is like a green curry meets a yellow curry. And it's just really refreshing to have this, like it's almost like a little salad we have on top of the soup.
It's quite nice. They serve it with the Canal, the noodles.
Yeah.
Very, very Thai. Most of the places in the old city, they won't serve it with rice. They do serve it with the Canal.
You actually know the name of these noodles.
Yeah, and I love the local food. And I love the remote local places like this.
Yeah.
And I like traveling the country and going to Isan. And there's a lot of places in the old cities that are very, very famous with Thai people. No foreigners go there. They just don't know about them because the name is Thai, but the food is delicious.
I feel like people are a little bit worried about going to back alleyway places like this because they just feel like, oh, it's a little bit sketchy, it's dangerous, not clean. But actually, this is the most safe place to eat, I would say, like in Thailand, because they're going through all their inventory in one day. They're making a fresh pot of curry for tomorrow, like every day.
I've only been sick of food in Thailand once, and it was, I don't want to name it a big chain, but it was at a hotel buffet. So do with that what you will. I've eaten most of my meals in these types of little places, and I've never ever had an issue anywhere in the country.
Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna get sick, it's gonna be like the shawarma on the street, you know, or the hotel buffet. My friend went to the hospital for like 4 or 5 days because he ate a shawarma on the street.
Yeah, I mean, these places, I mean, they're clean. If you walk around and you look at the ladies, how they're cooking, everything's clean. They're cooking fresh. If you go to places that are full of locals all the time, like, you know you're getting a good meal. This is not packed right now, but it's also not dinner time or lunch hour. If you came here at lunch, though, probably came here at 1 o'clock, it'd be not a seat in the house. Like.
The food here in general, like, yeah, you're gonna be getting the rush hour time, and then you know, that's when you want to go, like right when everyone else is there. You can find out where the locals are actually eating.
This part of the city is a lot of the government offices too. All the government buildings are here, so it's a very 9 to 5. Unlike the Sukhumvit area where there's a bit of everything, this is a very 9 to 5 working area, and there's a bit of nightlife, but people go to dinner. A lot of government offices, government buildings.
Yeah, and would you say this would be a very good hangover cure? This kind of curry with the noodles. I mean, this is like. Just...
I'm a big of any curry for hangover. Any curry for me is a good one. Cow soy, something with a lot of flavor.
Make you forget about the night before.
Yeah, especially if I had too many changs and I got a chang over. If you're hungover, if you go to 7-Eleven, there's this drink it's Japanese, it's called Pocari Sweat, full of electrolytes. Shout out to Brett Dev, he threw me onto that one when we were hungover one day, and the shit's good. Yeah. It does, like, you do feel a boost if you have it. Like Pocari Sweat, it's good.
It's good for like when you're going home after drinking.
Yeah.
Even that, drink that.
Hydrates you properly, yeah.
And then also drink a little bit of Pocari Sweat, like maybe the next morning too. Because that's like, you have that in China, you have that in Vietnam, you have that obviously here and Malaysia. It's like a go-to Southeast Asian Japanese drink.
Yeah, and the Japanese do everything well, let's face it.
What do you think about this place? Like tasting a couple bites, you're like, is this kind of authentic for the northern style food?
Central.
So it's more centralized.
Central Thai, yeah.
So like halfway to Chiang Mai.
Yeah. In Chiang Mai, you would actually get like this curry would be green looking, and they would probably have some eggplant. The Thai eggplant would be in it for sure. In the south, it would be a little bit thicker, a little bit spicier. This is very central. It's a very Bangkok style.
It's very creamy. This one is a creamy one. I really like the creaminess of.
Yeah, I like it too. Like, especially when the ones that you can. I mean, this is a great price. It's 35 baht, so you're not getting a lot of you're not going to get a lot of coconut cream. But the ones, if you can find a little bit more expensive, often they'll use a coconut cream in it or something. That makes it nice and thick and creamy and more calories, obviously, but it's really delicious.
And I think that they added some pumpkin or some other thing. Like they pureed it, and then they like added it to the soup.
Pumpkin's really good.
Yeah.
Like, I just love it. We don't really eat pumpkin in Canada that much, pumpkin pie. But when I came here, I got into pumpkin a lot. Pumpkin curries, pumpkin meals, stews. Like they had that, not a stew, but they had that pumpkin and eggplant dish. I forget what it's called, but man, that thing's amazing. What do you call the little pumpkins? Not pumpkins, but they're
like the squashes.
The squashes, yeah.
Like that,
Those little ones. Yeah, they're great. I never used to eat them, like ever. There's like not a thing where I'm from.
Yeah, this could be the squash that they're puring in here or something like that. What is your favorite place to travel to within inside of Thailand besides, of course, Bangkok? I mean, Bangkok is great, but like traveling around this country.
I like them all. Bangkok's definitely home. Like I love it here more than anywhere. Overall, right? I can live here.
Yeah.
Whereas I like the rest of the country for different reasons. Like I like Koh Lipe. If I want a beach, that's my beach place. Like I'll go relax there. But I can't do the beach for too long. Like beach life seems like a great idea. Oh, you're on the beach with a laptop. But after like a week or two, like it is boring.
You want to get back to the city life.
Yeah, I need some action. But I love the north. I lived there for a long time. That'll always have a special place to me. Like I love the northern food. Overall, probably the northern food is probably my favorite. Like the Thai sausage, like all of it. Like I just love the northern food. Isan's great if you want to have a great time for a very little amount of money. With like Isan's the way to go. Like
the more spicy part of Thailand too.
Yeah, the Isan food's my man. Overall, like if I had to choose a type of Thai food to eat every day, I would go with Isan food. Like the papaya salad, the lap, the gai tod, all of it is spicy but easy, and you can eat it with your friends. The Thais that you can share the meals. Like it's really, when you're up there too, you feel that a bigger sense of community in that part of Thailand than you would here. Like they eat together and then drink and sing, and it's like, and cheap. Isan's cheap. Like you can have like this would be like 15, 20 baht Isan, where here is easily double because it's Bangkok. Everything's more expensive.
You can find crazy inflated prices here. You can find the local places like this also here. But yeah, that spice actually got to me. The spicy pepper.
Yeah, it
got to me a little bit. It's good, yeah, definitely.
It's funny because some of them are like, this one's okay, spice-wise. Some of them are not spicy at all. You put them on, you're like, okay, what the hell? Like,
yeah, you never know what it's.
And then some of them you put a little bit on, you're like, geez, like, what happened? Put a little bit, test it. Put a little bit, test it.
And you can even go to the same place, and some days that one is spicy. It's just actually they get it from some distributor.
I buy the same brand all the time for home, and it's never the same.
Yeah,
we buy the big pack, and sometimes it's like what I would call normal. Like this is like what I call like a normal. Sometimes like nothing. Like you have it. It's like what's going on here? There's no spice.
Every day here in Thailand, it's like a wonderland of exploration.
If you had to choose like one type of food to eat the rest of your life, like this would have to be in the top, right? Like all Thai food. Like I love Italian food. I don't know that I want to eat it every day for the rest of my life. This like there's such a big variety in Thai food that you can eat a different meal at every meal for like a while.
Yeah.
And not eat the same thing.
I would choose Thai food or Vietnamese food as like a cuisine that I can literally eat every day.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Thai food's like right at. What's a big reason why I live here? Like food's a big part of my life. Like it's a big part of living somewhere. If I don't like the food or the culture, like my experience won't be as good because I go out to eat a lot. Because here you can go out to eat, it's not expensive. Like you can go out to the markets. I want to enjoy my meals. I want to partake in it. That's how you meet people. So the food's a big. Like living in Europe, when I was in Italy, like the food's a big part of it. I loved it. Like the food is a big.
And in Canada, maybe it's going to be like, $15 basically each.
Oh, Canada's a rip. You don't go out to eat. Whereas, you might go out on a Friday night. We don't go out a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's expensive. Like it's.
It would definitely be bigger than this, like 1.5 or 3 times the size of this.
Yeah.
But
it wouldn't be better though.
Yeah.
It would be worse tasting, and it would be bigger, but it would also be, $20 Canadian. So like 13 US or 17 US, whatever that is.
Some good soup right there.
I might even have some still on my face. That was excellent. That was an excellent spot.
Yeah, no, it's just like very local. Like not even any tourists come to here typically, so you're not going to be like. And there could be tourists to come through because we are right next to Khao San, but
yeah, it won't be a popular spot. They're gonna go through to probably get to their hotel or something of the sort, and then stop to eat. But like,
maybe they are stopping to eat.
Yeah,
it happens, but it's just not.
Yeah, it'll be a mostly Thai spot for sure.
Any of these snacks, do you think are worth trying? I mean, I've had quite a few of them already.
Yeah, I think they're all worth trying.
Yeah, at least once.
I think you should try everything. I don't think there's anything I haven't tried. Some stuff's been absolutely amazing, and some stuff's been totally rank, but I've tried everything. If you want to have good desserts at Chinatown at night, like, amazing. When all the food vendors come out, the desserts out there are spectacular. Like, they're all Thai, local, but they're so good. And they're all the world famous Thai ones.
So what are these ones? These are like kind of like a falafel, it looks like?
Yeah, that's a spicy one, though. This is tofu. These are not desserts. These are kind of good. This is kind of, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a rice. They do it with the rice gluten, and they put sugar with it. You dip it into sugar. It's kind of like chewy. It's good. Like a glutinous rice, deep fried, and then you dip it into sugar. It's quite nice.
And then we got tamarind with sugar.
Tamarin's that's a go-to Thai one. They love it. I like it too, but it's like, I think I would prefer it without the sugar on it, just as itself. Like with most fruit, I just like the fruit by itself. I don't necessarily need to dip it in anything.
Yeah, the problem with the sugar, it gets all very chalky and like,
yes,
you know, you bite into the sugar, it's like got an unpleasant crunch.
Yes, fruit is sweet enough for me. I don't need sugar on top of it.
Yeah,
it's kind of it's not bad though. These I'm just not into. I'm not into the hot dogs in any country.
They don't really have much flavor.
In Chiang Mai, you get the Chiang Mai sausage, which is really nice, but the hot dog, which can be like in Thailand, can be deceiving when you hear. It's actually a really good restaurant down this way. When you hear sausage on the menu, you read sausage, and you get a hot dog. It's kind of like yeah.
Yeah, and like here in Thailand, they got these pink sausages, and they also have them in China. They're just not.
Who knows what's in there really? Like I have no idea, and I would stay away from them. I've tried them. They're not good. And the Thai food is good. Just those weird sausages, that processed stuff is just not. It's just not for me in any country for that matter. These more Thai markets, they'll put the prices up on stuff, right? So see the belts are 100 baht. Whereas if you go to Khao San Road, often you have to haggle. You say, how much is the belt? They'll say 200. Then you say 150, and then they say, okay, 170.
Yeah.
Here, because the Thai people don't haggle by nature with each other, they just put the price up. And the price is the price. And you're getting a good price. Like that belt was worth 100 baht. Probably not worth 200 baht.
I think it's amazing that you just go 2 or 3 roads down and you don't have the crazy tourists. Like it's not over touristified. Yeah, right here it looks great. There's like a little local pad Thai place right here.
This is good. That the one we passed over there, I don't know what the name of it is. It's quite nice. I had some tom yum there. Excellent. Excellent. If you're into tom yum, it's a good spot.
It's like 60 baht for tom yum.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that this place was here. What time do they even close?
They close late, probably 10, 12.
There's a place that is right next to the canal, and it's really a very local little dive place.
This is my favorite part of the old city, is walking down these things inside the water and the canals, because you can get into some really cool little spots just walking, and especially by Wat Saket, that mountain temple, that golden temple. There's tons of them out there, and it's like its own little world when you walk through these things. You talk to local people.
They've got really good tom yum, some good other, Thai dishes, really local Bangkok style, pad Thai, whatever else you want, like fried up morning glory. It's all really good. But I think
morning glory is one of my favorite Thai things.
Yeah. But the main thing about this place is it's a 20 baht smoothie. If they're open right now, we'll grab one, but it's not really about the money, it's about the nostalgia, and I've been wanting to show this place, but I guess we don't really have time to go eat there, but it's like, this place is like really cool because you're right on the canal, eating on the canal.
Yeah.
It may not be the most sanitary thing, the flies might be all up on you, but you're in Bangkok.
Yeah, if you come into Thailand or Bangkok, like if your big concern is sanitation, like maybe this might not be the best city for you, because it is not. It's a city of 12 million people, and this part of the city is really old and condensed. You can tell by the buildings. Like, look at it. Like, but the food's delicious, and the people are great.
The old city of Bangkok. Okay, should we try to cross?
Yeah. Maybe not get hit by a bus.
Yeah, not get hit by this guy.
Have you ever ridden a Thai bus?
Yeah, they're fun.
I like the ticket dispensary when you're on there.
Yeah, they have like a little box thing. They give you the ticket. I feel like this bus right here is like from the...
That guy was not going to stop.
From the 1950s or 60s or something. Like those buses are so old.
I got into one and it was still the wooden floors once.
Yeah. No,
it was like slats missing. It was my first time here, and I was going to the floating market.
So see, this is 20 baht.
Man, how can you beat that?
It's crazy. You're going to the floating market, and
I got on one of these buses, and it was still the wooden floors with the slats, and there was missing slats. Like it was like the most rickety bus you could ever
like your foot could fall through the floor. Or something.
Yeah. It was totally unsafe. It's like 9 years ago or 8 years ago, but geez.
2 mango shakes. Yeah. I feel like when you want to know Bangkok, you really got to go down these canals and really kind of explore for yourself.
Yeah, if you're gonna stay in the old city, like take a day, don't look at the tourist sites and just walk around the canals and just, you're not gonna get lost, right? You have Google Maps, so just go through these little alleyways and stuff, and you're gonna find these types of restaurants, and you're gonna see cool things and little bridges and really authentic Bangkok. Like, people live there, people are doing their laundry, but you can just walk there. They're like sidewalks, but it's like a different world. You almost feel like you're not in Bangkok when you're walking through these things.
Yeah, you could feel like you're in like Venice or somewhere, except you're in Asian Venice.
See that old like mid-century architecture that they have here in these things. It's just beautiful.
And the canal was built in like 1860 or something like that. It's very old, and I don't know if they've been running the boats through since then, like all the years.
I would guess so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know, but I would guess so.
Yeah, it's insane, the history here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is a crazy deal. I mean, it's not the best smoothie.
But 20 baht.
This part about this is like way off the tourist main path, even though there is tourists here, but it's like kind of a secret hidden gem. Like, not everyone comes here. Oh.
What?
Oh no, oh crap. Not the microphone. Yeah, what do you think about this smoothie for just 20 baht for a mango smoothie?
This is excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. For 20 baht, like less than $1.
I mean,
how are you gonna beat that? How are you gonna even complain like for 20 baht?
Exactly. I mean, you get what you pay for.
And you know what I like it? They don't. When you get the cheaper ones, they don't add the syrup. This is just mango and water, and I like that. Often when you pay a little bit more, they add the mango syrup to sweeten it, because the Thais they like the sweeter stuff. Yeah, even the iced coffees, they like, you have to say like one noi when you get an iced coffee, like not sweet, or mewan, like not sweet at all. But when you get the 40 baht ones, they add syrup or sweeten like condensed milk with the coconut ones sometimes. So for 20 baht, you get just straight fruit.
I just tell them no sugar at all. Like, actually today I forgot to tell them, but yeah, that's the way it goes. Should we walk down the canal?
Yeah, I could literally spend all day out here, check out a few temples, walk down these canals.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous.
I'll never get bored. I'll never get bored walking out here.
There's so much canal areas, like just complete places to explore with people living on the canal. Like, this is all just local area.
It's beautiful too, and you really get a good feel of the local old city of Bangkok, like how they live, how they.
Absolutely.
Because it's totally different. It's like night and day here than it is in Sukhumvit area, and then when you go to like the more like Ari area, is totally different. Like, Bangkok's such a vast city. Like, I've lived here for a while now, and I've still not seen all of it. Like, it's impossible.
Yeah, there's new things to explore every single day,
and it grows so quick. Like, there's high rises and areas building up all the time. The BTS gets longer. The MRT rail gets longer. Every year they add stops to it. It's like the city's just growing.
Winding down these little roads. I mean, I don't even know if this goes anywhere. If this goes to
it'll go somewhere. It'll go somewhere. They all lead to something, but who knows what.
Yeah, but I love this. You grab a smoothie or grab a beer or something and just explore
you just
these
walk down.
alleyways. It's just very thin alleyways.
If you're into photography, like, this is a great.
Yeah.
It's a great city for it.
It is. Hello.
Sawadee
cup. Wow. This, I guess this is almost a dead end, or it may turn into something else. Like, it's just amazing.
We'll find out in a second.
And then there's even artwork around here too. Could be like a nursery place. I'm not sure. But then, yeah, I guess we just keep going down this way, and it turns into something else.
Old Bangkok's great. I would. The only problem with Old Bangkok is if you want to live in the old city, hotels are great, but it's hard to find a good spot. If you find a good spot, though, they're really great.
Yeah.
My friend Rick lives not too far from here. He lives near Wat Saket. He's got a big corner unit. It's, it must be 60 years old, this place. Really well maintained, beautiful, but they're hard to find. Everybody lives somewhere here, and there's no high rises because they're not allowed to build higher than the Grand Palace. So you're living in a Thai style place if you're living here, most likely. But if you can find a nice, like, redone place, man, it's a great spot to live.
It's like a Chinese hutong area, like, if you've been to the hutongs in Beijing, just like completely just random alleyways with all these houses, Chinese style houses. It's just like that, exactly. Like,
yeah, I love it. Like,
yeah.
I don't feel, there's nothing to feel unsafe about or anything like that. It's just people's homes. Like.
And then we got these fish that they just catch right in the canal.
Chicken.
Fish, chicken, and everything else in between. mean, it doesn't get much more local than this. They got the mudfish too, which are like, they survive even though they're like outside of the water. They'll be like flopping around for like an hour and a half or 3 hours after they're out of the water. Like those mudfish are really resilient. But yeah, the mudfish isn't my favorite thing, but it also isn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't super.
I like that big salted fish that they have, the
yeah.
plapao. They call it plapao.
Pad Thai is definitely something that is better when you're, you know, when you're a bit tipsy and then you have some Pad Thai.
Yeah, in this part of town, they sweeten it a lot too. They put some sugar in it, whereas on the Sukhumvit area, you get less of that sweet Pad Thai taste.
Yeah.
I don't mind it, but I prefer it without the sugar. Like I prefer my meals not sweet. I'm more of a spicy, salty, I guess, than a sweet guy.
Yeah, and so the original place that had Pad Thai is just like right down this way, like 10-minute walk, right?
Yeah, Tip Salah, yeah.
So it's like they started in like 1940 or something. It's, I guess, technically the first one or the official first one.
It's very good. It's very good. They have other food there. It's very good. It's right next to J5's. You probably know that lady with the goggles from Netflix that she makes the omelets. Yeah, it's right across the street. Yeah,
it's like 1,000 baht for an omelet, but it's a crab omelet. So
it's a blue crab omelet. It's good. Is it worth $40? That's not my place to say. Not for me anyway. But it's good though.
Yeah,
it's good. I'm not an egg guy, so I'm hard to sell on egg. The crab part of it was good.
Yeah,
excellent. But
it's a very generous amount of crab that they throw.
Yeah, she fries it up pretty good. Like so, it's like crispy on the outside. It's a massive thing, and if you got the same thing in North America, you'd pay a lot for it. Now you pay more for it now than before. Like I think when I got it, it was less than 1,000 baht. But she's really blown up. Now she's got her own meals in 7-Eleven. This lady, right? You can.
Oh wow.
So she's really become famous. So as you would, you put your prices up because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, and she's there.
She's got lineup all day long.
Yeah.
And she is literally cooking that thing from like 7 a.m. till late at night. Like herself, she's not young. I don't know how old she is, but she's like, man, she's earning her money anyway. More power to her. Whatever she gets, she deserves. She's working all day long. They did the Netflix Asian street food, and she was the one for Thailand, the big one. Because she's the only street food Michelin-starred Thai street food person. I think she's the only one. She was the only one anyway. There might be more now, but she was the original like 2 or 3 star Michelin cook, and it was street food, so she became really famous for that.
I feel like Michelin star, they give them out so seldomly. It's supposed to be very special, but there's so many other people that also could deserve a Michelin star. If that other person got a Michelin star, why not the other
I agree.
people? So it's like they give them out so seldomly, but like at the same time, honestly, if that place got a Michelin star and it was okay, then why doesn't the place that's even better than them have a Michelin star? It's just
it's funny because there's a place right across from her, not too far, literally like maybe 50 meters away, that serves almost the same thing, and it's just as good. I mean, it's probably the same crab from the same local person that they would get it from. It's an omelet thing. I mean, they just ripped her off, really, is what they did, but it tastes just as good to me. You can find some place that you would think deserves Michelin star for sure, especially in Thailand and in Asia. Even in Vietnam, when you have some pho that, like, it's so good. How is this not even on, like, TripAdvisor or whatever, Google Maps?
Some bumbo or pho or... Yeah, it's so much stuff, but... Yeah, who's to say this is the best? I mean, Michelin star, they're a tire company. It's not a food company.
Yeah, it's all subjective, really. Good for her that she got it, but some people love it. Some people like it's good though. It's worth trying.
I think
you try all the places when you come here. Like if you're gonna stay in the area and you're near her, like just try it.
If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it the thumbs up. Check out this video down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Today, I'm here in Chiang Mai, Chinatown to explore cuisine that has been fusioning here for hundreds of years between the Chinese and the Thai people.